guys, what's up? It's Vikeejeah, and I recently did a review of the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless Foundation from which I received from Influencer. Now they sent me number 340, which is Cappuccino, and you saw me use this as my highlight in this video because it is too light for the rest of my face. Now, I wasn't crazy about it because of that, and I felt like it wasn't very compatible with my other products. So today, I toned down the look. I went for something a little more everyday wearable, a little more natural looking, and as a result, in addition to using a more moisturizing primer, here's what I'm showing off today. Now, I went out with my own coin and bought number 355, which I believe is Coconut. This is the second to darkest shade in the full 24 color range of the Matte Poreless Fit Me Foundation. And I think it looks great. I think it's a great match. And all the things that I liked about it initially, about the formula, which is that it is a full matte finish, and that it sets very quickly, and that it is full coverage. I still like all of those things, and now that I have the color that is more comparable to my skin tone, I really like the foundation overall, and I'd be willing to buy this as my drugstore alternative to the higher end foundations that I use. Having said all of that and given a positive review of the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless Foundation, I want to say that I still have a bone to pick with Maybelline. It's not specifically with Maybelline per se, but because that is what I'm working with today, I'm talking about this shade range. I want to talk about this shade range because Coconut, the one that matches my skin tone, number 355, Coconut is the second to darkest shade in a 24 shade range. And pardon the background fan, that's my laptop. I am not extremely dark skinned. I'm a dark skinned woman, but I'm not extremely dark skinned. I'm not so dark skinned that I'm second to darkest in a 24 shade range, or I shouldn't be. And if you're going to provide 24 options, 24 color options for a foundation, I just don't understand why my skin tone is your second to darkest option. Maybelline is not the only company that does this, but if Fit Me from Maybelline is what True Match is to L'Oreal, you guys have a lot of work to do, because L'Oreal's True Match goes up to Espresso, which is comparable to someone like Alec Weck, Ajak Dang, Lupita Nyong'o, someone who is significantly darker than I am. So that gives you more options as a darker skinned woman. And I don't know what that formula is like, but the fact that they even offer that deep of a shade range. And so I just feel like this isn't enough, man. There's 4 dark tones in a 24 shade range. If we're talking, okay, let's talk about True Match for a second. So I'm looking at the L'Oreal website, at the True Match Foundation, and I see that they have almost 30 shades, and at least 10 of those shades, are brown colors, brown skin tones. So that means at least 1/3 of their shade range includes women of color. If we talked about Maybelline, 4 out of 24, I would really, I really hope that Maybelline isn't finished with the Fit Me range, and that they plan to expand 4 to 6 more shades. And I'm being conservative, because if I think about demographics, which I did study briefly as a graphic design major, women who, the women most likely on a budget include brown women, and not just women near my complexion. So I'm just saying, you know, while I have opened myself up to the possibility of including this foundation in my rotation, for the rest of my sisters, I just kind of feel like, hey, Maybelline, why don't you step your game up? That's nice that I can find my shade, but I usually can. And just because I can doesn't mean I can't worry about those who can't. And that's why I'm bringing this up. So I hope you understand where I'm coming from. Second time's a charm, especially when it matches your skin tone. Undertones, that's a big deal. And I appreciate that while these are pretty close in skin tone, because you can't, like, the highlight's not that severe, right? So while these are pretty close, they are very obviously not the same undertone. This is slightly deeper and cooler than this one, which I received from Influencer. So $3.55 is my number. Now I know they do sell it at my local Walmart, and I can pick it up for around $5. It's pretty great. I do hope that Maybelline expands the shade range. If you agree that you would like to see Maybelline expand the shade range for Fit Me, the Fit Me line, both Lumi and Matte Poreless, then I am going to link their website in the description box, and I would like for you to let them know. If enough people make noise, then it will happen. The same thing happened with Too Faced, with the Born This Way foundation. I did not include a full tutorial of this look because it is extremely simple. So if you guys do want to see it, let me know in the comments section. If you like this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Let's have a dialogue, ladies. Let me know how you feel about the shade range options for women of deeper skin tones. I understand that our sisters at the opposite end of the spectrum have a similar issue. Go ahead and you can comment too, girl. Let me know, hey, why don't they have things for my extremely pale skin? Why don't they have undertones that meet my extremely pale skin? Let me know how you feel about it. Let me know if Maybelline has met the requirements with their 50 shades of beige to suit your skin tone, because 20 shades of light skin is amazing to me. Maybe I'm just living in a whole nother world, but I just feel like that's a lot. They've covered the gamut on that end. And I feel like giving us double what I'm holding in my hand for deeper skin tones and then stopping there is lazy. So let me know how you guys feel about that. And this is a bonus video. This is really quick. I did this in one day, in a couple of hours, just a really quick take because I just wanted to get this off my chest. So let me know how you guys feel in the comment section, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. I post 3 times a week usually. Mwah.